Good morning. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I am so glad to be back. This video is nothing substantial, but I just wanted to get you guys in the loop about what's been going on, because finally, at long last, the winter is very nearly over. At the end of last year, I was beyond burnt out on the cabin. I've been working on it for months and months, and by the day it was just getting colder and bringing progress to a crawl. I needed a change of pace, and that is exactly what I did. I got my rental cabin, I went home for Christmas, I spent most of the winter writing, enjoying the company of friends, and working on other channels that are more conducive to the polar climate. Because what I've learned the hard way is that if you're not fully deeply settled here, there's really not many interesting things to film in the dead middle of winter. Building is a slow, awful slog when it's this cold, and the wilderness adventures and excursions are hampered by both extreme temperatures and an irritating lack of mobility. So I decided, for better or for worse, to only film and post when I had things to film and post, which all told, wasn't much. My friends, that ends today. I learned so much from the trials and errors of 2023. I'm much more confident in my abilities as a builder, and I'm so excited to get to work on finishing the cabin and the many projects and adventures to come in 2024. My goal for this year is to improve on every aspect of the previous. I want to get more work done to a higher standard of quality, do more projects, go on more adventures, and all of that begins right now. If any of you are under the misconception that I was avoiding the work of the cabin out of laziness, I hope you believe me when I say that that could not be further from the truth. There are few things I want to do more than be finished with the cabin, to fully and entirely wipe my hands of it and move on to some new endeavor. The only thing that's been standing in the way of that is the fact that, ironic as it may seem, I don't have great cold tolerance. And that, coupled with having other projects to pursue, it made the work of the cabin something regrettably left until spring. And now that spring is here, I don't have any excuses, nor do I want to make any. I've had basically the past 6 months to ruminate on what I could do differently, how I could fix things, how I could better prepare myself for everything that I needed to do. And that's culminated in this massive laundry list of things I want and need to get done, and get done better than my last attempt. A lot of people have left this channel, especially in the past few months with the lack of posting and maybe a perceived lack of work ethic, and I don't blame them for coming to that conclusion. But to those of you who are still here or are new here, I ask that you please don't judge me too harshly on the many flaws of last year's attempt. It was a first draft at this way of life, and while there's definitely a lot I'm proud of, I'm certainly not blind to the massive amount of room for improvement. For me, the only method of learning things like this is, and always has been, getting burned by the things that go wrong more than endeavoring to make everything perfect from the start. And that led me to a lot of dead ends and wasted time. But I gained a ton from those experiences, and they've refined me into a much more streamlined machine when it comes to making progress and getting things done. I could go on, but I don't think I really need to. In summary, I'm back, and I'm so excited to be back. Expect the first new cabin video next Sunday, and another one shortly after. And beyond that, I have a ton of plans for adventures and excursions we're getting closer to by the day. I'm charting routes, I'm picking mountains, and I'm figuring out the logistics of getting to far-flung edges of this incredible corner of the world I call home. I hope this was an illuminating little snapshot of my plans, goals, and visions for 2024. Before I go, I just wanted to quickly say thank you all so much for being patient. I'm really sorry about the massive hiatus, and I'm going to do my best to stick to a consistent schedule and give weekly updates on the construction process, adventures, and whatever else might end up on this channel. March is going to be a great month, guys. Take it from me. And it's only going to get better from here. So, thank you so much for stopping by for this little update. I'm Mick, and until next time, stay warm out there. Have a great day.